Now, what if I told you there was a way to invest in crypto without worrying about market volatility, dips, market crashes, and all that terrible stuff? Well, stick with me in this video and I will show you how you could earn 20 to 25% returns on your investment using the KuCoin app without putting any of your funds at risk. Let's go. Hey Babylonians, welcome to the Babylon Trader channel. In this channel, we focus on bringing you the safest and least risky trading strategies out there. No, we do not focus on going to the moon. No, we are looking for, the Kaizen strategy, little incremental gains. Because trust me, those little gains, they tend to add up really, really fast. And I'm going to be showing you that in this video and videos to come. But right now, focusing on the main topic, investing in the KuCoin app. Well, if you're watching this video, you're probably looking to put your funds somewhere safe. Or if you're like me, actually, you got into the crypto space, during the whole moon hype. But then you ended up losing way more than you bargained for, which is my case. Well, for any of the cases, look no further. Now, on the KuCoin exchange, you have the opportunity to actually lend out your USDT. Well, you can lend out every other coin, but especially you can lend out your USDT for a whopping reward of 20 to 25 returns, annual returns on your investment without any actual risk to your funds. There is no risk because your money is simply being taken by the platform to lend out on your behalf. That's putting it in the layman terms. And your money can never, go missing. Why? Because those your funds are being lent out to actually have put down some of their coins in their holdings as collateral to be liquidated in the case that they can't pay back the loan. So you see, you are 100% safe. Well, I wouldn't really say 100% safe, because then let's say in the worst case scenario, either maybe if KuCoin underperforms, I won't say underperforms, or maybe if KuCoin gets hacked or something like that, which is, well, I won't really say that can't happen, but it is very unlikely to happen, especially anytime soon. Or in the case that maybe the value of dollar depreciates, if the dollar market falls, because then the USDT, which is the coin I am recommending, is pegged to the US dollar. So whatever happens to the dollar happens to the USDT. Simple. So as long as the dollar is safe, as long as the US dollar is safe, your USDT crypto is safe. So that is by far for me the least risky form of investment. So without wasting your time, I'm going to be showing you how to set this up on the KuCoin app. Well, the very first step is to register on KuCoin, obviously. In the case that you haven't done that, use the link down in the description box. That is my link. Make sure you make use of it in order to earn a reward of 5 free coins courtesy of KuCoin. Yes, registering with the link down below enables you gain 5 free coins, 5 different coins worth $5 each, meaning you would be making, or you would be earning a $25 worth of coins just for registering and trading minimum $10 using the app. Simple and short. Isn't that's a good investment. That was wonderful. All right, so let's get to it. All right, now we are on the KuCoin app. As you can see, very, very easy to look at, very user friendly. So all we have to do is just go down to the bottom left corner. You would see there crypto lending. So tap on crypto lending. It's going to take us into the platform. So you have different options of coins to lend out. You could actually lend out many coins: USDT, Ethereum, Bitcoin. These are the list, but looking through, you will actually see that USDT has the highest annual returns. As you can see so far, you can see the list being 22.63%, going all the way to, let's see, even 30%, 31%, 32%. Meanwhile, if you look at maybe Ethereum, you will be seeing somewhere between 4.7% to maybe 6%, 7%, and it's really the same with every other coin on the list. Let's look at ADA. Yes, oh, ADA giving you a return of 1% annual rate. 1% to maybe 4%, 5%. So you would actually see that USDT being the most stable is actually that with the best returns. So to lend, all you have to do is tap on lend USDT. Alright, so this is the lending page. Now you could manually lend or auto lend. Let's first work on the manual lending. I'm going to go over to auto lend, which is what I recommend. But in this case, so this is where you set it up. You input the amount of USDT you would like to lend out. In this case, assuming I was going to lend out 100 USDT, you could actually also click all if it was all your USDT you were planning on lending out. But in this case, really 100 USDT is all I have. So yes, that's the same. Okay, so you could actually set the time duration for which you want your coins to be lent out, the minimum being 7 days. You have a 7 days option, 14 days, 28 days being the longest, and you could actually set your day rate. Right now, it is showing you that the priority interest rate for 7 days is 0.063% per day. So right now, this is the average rate in the market, meaning based on the KuCoin analysis, you should be making 0.063% every day on your investment for the next, well, either 7 days, 14 days, or 28 days of your trading. So this shows that if you invested for 7 days, you will be making an estimated profit of 0.441 USDT in 7 days. Increasing the day's duration actually increases your interest rate. So right now you could see that back when it was at 7 days, your interest rate was 0.063%. Moving into 14 days, it went up to 0.066, and let us check 28 days, went up to 0.073. Okay, so you could actually see the returns if you actually lent for 28 days. But then it's depending on how soon you would need your funds. If you do know that you are not in need of your funds anytime soon, I recommend lending for a longer time period, as it saves you the stress of coming to reinvest every single time. But if you feel maybe you are holding onto your USDT in order to maybe buy the dip when such a case happens, then 7 days is what I recommend for you, although you would have to return to, resume the process over and over and over again. Now that is where the auto lend function comes in. Now the auto lend function is quite different in the sense that it lends for you automatically. So in the case that your lending period has been exhausted and your funds as well as your interest has been paid back to you, the auto lend function saves you the stress of coming to reinvest those funds, as it automatically lends back both your funds and the interest for you, depending on how you set it up. So right here, for the auto lend function, you do not actually have the option to decide how much you want it to lend for you. All you can do is set up a particular amount you wish to be kept in reserves for you. So in this case, assuming I had 100 USDT in my account, I could put in my reserved amount maybe 20 USDT. This means that it is going to automatically lend out all the USDT funds in my entire KuCoin main account and reserve only 20 USDT for me. But in this case right now, I really do not need any reserves, so it's going to automatically really lend out everything. Although, okay, it's not letting me lend out everything in this case. So maybe let me just put maybe 1 USDT, or maybe let me put 1 USDT as my reserve amount. So then back to the same options, you have the 7 days duration, 14 days, 28 days. Then you could set your daily interest rate. So I'm gonna stick with the 0.0068%. All right. Yes. Selected a 7 days duration. So that is really it. I really do not need anything else. All I have to do is just enable auto lend and I am good to go. All right. So if we look at my lending history, you can see that right now it's in open orders. I am simply just waiting for my orders to get filled. As I said, the advantage of using AutoLend is that whenever my loans are repaid, the AutoLend function automatically lends back my coins to a new user, and on and on and on, because the 7 days duration doesn't necessarily mean that your funds are going to be held on for 7 full days. Someone could actually loan your coins and actually repay in an hour. And in that case, that is why I recommend AutoLend to automatically lend out your coins for you should such a case arise. So this is basically it. Right now, my order is open, waiting for a candidate for my funds to be lent out to. So that is basically it. I will be making a future video showing you how this goes in the long run. But now let us assume that, okay, making a return of 0.006% per day, let us go to our favorite interest calculator to calculate our prospective returns in a year time. Now we're at my favorite calculator site, the calculatorsite.com. This is where I calculate the future projections of each of my investment strategies I am working on. So right now, let us head on to the Forex compounding. Alright, so we made an investment of 100 USDT at a return of 0.06% daily, I mean. For those who noticed, we actually made an error when imputing our average daily returns. We actually made it 0.006% back on KuCoin. But the good thing about the KuCoin lending app is that KuCoin actually corrected that for me. So we are back on the KuCoin app, going back to the crypto lending. I'm sure my order has been filled by now. Lending history. Okay, yes, so my open orders are empty, so meaning my orders have been filled. So either check the order history. Yes, you can see it has been filled. And as you can see, although I had set a day rate of 0.0063, KuCoin still lent out my coin at the correct rate of 0.063. Why? Because they will still lend out your coin based on the average daily rate. Should your own day rate be lower than the average daily rate, then they make use of their average daily rate and not yours. So you would be at a greater form of profit. So regardless of the error that I made, which would have made me get less than a tenth of the actual profit I was meant to gain, they actually made that correction for me and lent my coin out at 0.063. So that is what we are going to be making use of in the calculator site. Alright. So 0.063 returns for 1 year to be compounded weekly, since it's on auto lend, so it's going to be automatically reinvested every week. So for the next 1 year, let us make our calculations. And as you can see, we will be gaining at the end of the year 125 USDT in total, meaning that our total earnings is going to be a 25.79% annual returns, which is awesome, beautiful. So if we were to do this for the next 10 years, let us see. So if we were to do this for the next 10 years, let us increase our investment to maybe 1,000 USDT, since that is my target funds to put into this. So 1,000 USDT for 10 years. Give us a return of 9,918 USDT, which is wonderful, which is awesome, from a 1,000 USDT investment without actually putting in any more funds This is just basically setting it and leaving it to run itself for the next 10 years. This is what you stand to gain, which is really, really awesome. Okay, so now let us tweak it a bit. Assuming we were to add in maybe another 1000 USDT contribution every year, maybe 1000 of our spare or of our savings, if we were to still impute it every year into this KuCoin platform. Let us see what the returns would give us. Wow. So you would see that reinvesting 1000 USDT of your funds, maybe of your savings, of your spare passive funds, will raise your returns up to 44,000 USDT. So meaning that at the end of the 10 years, you would have invested 10,000 USDT in total and made a returns of 44,501 USDT, which is awesome. If you didn't, appreciate the power of the Kaizen strategy before, now I am sure you do. This is the power of the simple compounding. This is the power of the Kaizen strategy, little incremental gains, the Babylonian principle. That's it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video and my content. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button and also subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when I make out new videos for you. If you have any video suggestions, do drop them down in the comment section and join me along as we go on this journey towards wealth, towards long-term wealth, slow and steady cash, slow and steady increments. Now, for those who don't know, the Babylon Trader is a channel that focuses on the principles from the book The Richest Man in Babylon. So here we are focusing on realistic trades, safe trades, the most realistic returns possible without actually putting our funds at risk. So join us in this channel as we look for other safe ways to invest our funds and also how to grow our account in the next 5 to 10 years. Hope you enjoyed this. See you in the next video. See you in Babylon.